I'm fucking bopping to this music. I'm sorry. Hi! Hello! Hi! I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit eepy. I have a story to tell you. Anyways, hello Rollin, hello Emma, hello Speed Verstappen. You cannot police what F1 driver I reference if I only know the one F1 driver, okay? If I only know one F1 driver, I will only ever reference Max Verstappen, okay? You all have drilled that man into my head. You must accept the consequences of him being present in my mind, okay? I hope you know that I will be in the retirement home one day with dementia, and I will go, oh, Max Verstappen, oh! Just like PTSD of Max Verstappen, just randomly in the retirement home. But hi guys, happy Friday. How are you guys? One F1 meme at a time for the elderly. For the elderly! Excuse me! Excuse me! I swear we need an F1 stream of her reacting to it. Okay, I keep saying that I want to start doing streams. You know what? Every time now, I'm just gonna schedule a stream. So that I don't have to remember what I said all of last week, what I wanted to do. Okay, we're doing a silly little background. Let's get like a silly little pattern. I need like a nice pattern. A nice cool background. Yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then on top of that, we type react slop. You guys will get your F1 react slop, okay? Okay, I'm making the thumbnail right now. I'm making the thumbnail right now so I don't forget. Oh my god. This is what I'm gonna start doing. I'm just gonna start scheduling my streams actively on stream so that I don't forget to do things. That happens so often, man. It's actually abysmal. React slop. Wow. Is Twig going to get 20,000 subscribers from this? Probably. The people love React slop. They crave it. They crave it so desperately. Okay. Cool, great, wonderful. We have our thumbnail. Woohoo! Hello Emmar, hello Arthur, hello Gumi, hello Rollin, hello Speed. I think that's everyone. Hi. Okay. Let me go to YouTube Studio. And then we go to schedule a stream. And we're gonna use a just chatting as the base. And we're gonna say do F1 react slop. Okay, great, wonderful. And then we change the thumbnail and we make it demonetized because I will not be profiting off of other people's content. And then we schedule it for, I don't know, fucking the 30th. Great, wonderful. Woohoo! Only if you clip it and react to popular things. That is true. That is true. If I just clip it and become an F1 streamer, then it'll be fine. Let's make sure there's no duplicate stream keys here. All of them are duplicate. God damn it, why are all of them duplicate? Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. Let me guess, Max Verstappen is on the thumbnail again. No, it's just a pretty background and it says React Slop. That is all of the thumbnail. The funny thing about this whole spiel is Max's possible decision of exiting F1 due to new regs. Oh my god, is it no longer even going to be a fucking F1 meme? When I go do Max Verstappen, is it just gonna be me being old in the retirement home referencing a dead meme for a sport that I do not follow? Oh my god, man. I will say, oh yeah, I had a story to tell. Okay, guys, you guys are gonna kill me. Aha! You guys are gonna kill me so dead. You're gonna kill me so bad. Okay, so I streamed on Monday. And that was a great stream. Because, wait, did I stream on Monday? I did stream on Monday. But then I attempted to stay up after Monday. And I did mocap, and then I ended up falling into a nap. And I was like, okay, let me do this member stream after waking up from the nap. And then I proceeded to not sleep before going to the doctor. And then around noon, I proceeded to fall the fuck asleep. And then on Thursday, I woke up at midnight, fell asleep at noon, and then woke up at 6:30 in the morning this morning. So you know what? My sleep schedule is fixed. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Shaking my head. Twig is the cringe parent quoting old-ass slang from 2022 and then pausing after every joke, waiting for their kids to laugh. That is me, and I unironically own that. I own that persona. That is me. I'm not ashamed to say it. I am not ashamed to say that I still reference memes from 2022. That was when my age range was in the heyday of pop culture, okay? I'm not on TikTok. I don't know what to tell you. Now I'm a little motivated. I'm glad you're motivated. And what do you mean the ... I can feel Gumi's judgment through the stream. But yes, so basically, I didn't sleep for like a lot. You're not on TikTok? Yeah, no. So like, I was on TikTok, but then something happened with my TikTok algorithm where the algorithm just decided to stop showing me things that I actually liked and just started to show me very, very, like, sad boy content of slow motion trucks with quotes about how lonely they are, or how women be bitches, or how women cheat on them. And I was like, this is depressing. Why is TikTok showing me this? And so I stopped watching TikTok. And I went to Xiaohongshu instead. That's where all my girly pop content is. Speaking of which, MR, I got a notification that Twig hearted my comment with Lance Stroll. Okay. I don't know F1. I will continue to not know F1 until after the 30th. I hope you understand that. I will continue to not know F1. I can relate? What do you mean you can relate? Did TikTok do the same thing to you? Was that a universal thing where it just started pushing really sad boy content? Am I not alone? Am I not alone in my slow motion fucking car content on TikTok? Granted, I think like nowadays, right? It's probably like okay, right? Like I feel like if I got back on TikTok, I would be able to train the algorithm. No, about the stuff showing because my GF left me for another guy months ago. Oh! My condolences. Please do not, hey, life is hard sometimes. Please do not fall into the woman-hating pipeline that kind of content shoves you into, because some of those were getting real violent, and I would hate to see one of my viewers end up like that, because, F1 is the premier motorsport. But what if the Twig doesn't care about motors or sport? What about motors and sport actually, it entrances you guys? I don't, it's better than NASCAR? I do not follow NASCAR either. I do not care for the NASCAR either. Yeah, some people are, just focused on getting yourself better. I agree. Hey guys, I love women. Women are so cool. Women are great. I promote loving women, okay? If anyone can kiss women, it will be me. Because I love them so much. Just look at Gumi. Mwah, 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 mwah. I like sad/cathartic complaining content. Are you okay, Gumi? Do you want to talk about it? Remind me the whole reason why Twig will be reacting to F1 again. I am a content creator that is based on the whims of— yes, all of those kisses are for Gumi. Ha 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 ha. But yes, I am beholden to the whims of my chat. What can I say? If my chat demands react slop through the practice of continuous F1 memes. Lol, it's not a secret. I practice ample self-hatred. Gumi, no! Whatever happened to self-hype? Whatever happened to— wow, instead of taking ego L's, let's take Mog maxing W's. I love women regardless of whatever happens. Life is gacha and sometimes you lose the 50-50. Well said, Virgil! Well said! I support women's rights and women's wrongs, and that is my toxic trait. Just gonna ask, are you gonna add a form to submit links? I think I will just simply go and look for an F1 playlist and then demand explanations when I am confused, ultimately, because I have no context for anything. Twig gets the adrenaline rush and interest in mechanical/technical excellence. See, I've wanted to take engineering classes, right? But it never got me into cars. Cars is never something that I got into. The mechanics of how telephone poles work is more interesting to me than how cars work. And I don't know what that says about me, or why it is that way. Why would I rather learn about how like domestic generators are produced over how a motor vehicle is produced? I'm not hating on specifically cars though. Like I think I am just simply not interested in most forms of transportation. Like, I could have gone to school for aviation, okay? Did I? No. I have no interest in planes. I have no interest in boats. I don't even have interest in trains, and I'm autistic as shit. But like, yeah, no, I don't have interest in cars. Apparently the issue with short format content is people immediately swiping when there's no dopamine hit. I mean, I feel as if that is pretty true. I will say, like, creating content for shorts is incredibly lazy, but also you have to be strategic in it. You have to, like, make a cut, like, every 6 seconds if you're doing it in an edit. Or if you're not doing it in an edit, you should have to instantly dopamine hit. So you can't, like, have a lead up to something. The thing needs to happen as soon as the video starts. People were and still are interested in mobility, whether it's haunts, cars, trains, etc., etc. I mean, yeah, people are, but I'm not. I like watching public infrastructure videos because at some point it leads back to less cars. Oh my god. Wait, what is the... Is the channel called More Than Bikes or something? Or Not Just Bikes? I follow a channel like that. For real, for real. Call me weird, but I like cow hoof trimming videos, and I'm mainly an IT guy. That's like an ASMR thing, though. That's like a visual ASMR thing. I feel like the only reason those aren't like super satisfying to me is because, like, when I used to volunteer at a stable, I used to have to clean horse hooves every day, pretty much. Like, I used to do that, so like, I'm like, oh, I didn't hoof trim, but the, like, shoe cleaning, yeah, you just do that. You just clean out the dirt and it's fine. Also, hi Kyra! Hi! Yeah, it's visual and sometimes audio ASMR, extremely satisfying. Yeah, I mean, I guess it started with, like, the pimple popper people. But the Twig lore is deepening. Oh no, this was known Twig lore. This was known Twig lore! Yeah, for those of you who didn't know, I used to take horseback riding lessons, but in order to take said horseback riding lessons, I volunteered at the barn that they were taught at, over the summers, and I would do chores, at that summer camp, including caring for horses. I like cooking as well, despite I sleep on recipe. Oh, I never use a recipe. Yeah, I don't do recipe. I don't watch old stuff because, I don't know, it feels weird or something. What do you mean? What do you mean? It feels weird to watch my old stuff. I mean, I kind of get it because it's kind of a different person, almost. If you go far back enough, it's a completely different Twig. I grew up on my grandpa's horse ranch, so yeah, did a lot of that fun stuff. Yeah! Yeah, like anyone who's like worked with horses before has cleaned hooves. It's like... Yeah. I just watch racing shorts and old vines. Vines. God, I'm so glad I'm surrounded by my fellow depressed, unemployed people of my generation. Hello, my fellow soldiers. Hello. If you are employed right now, Godspeed. I'm so proud of you. If you are not, also Godspeed. We're all suffering right now. Old stuff on YouTube is better in my opinion because the slopification of content and content creators recently is real. That is very real, yeah. I don't know, Gumi. This might be a unique question, but I don't know if any other creators can speak to this in my chat, but do any of you guys ever feel like pressure to slopify your content, if at all? I feel like it's kind of a thing. Like, it is very much kind of a thing. Of like, oh, should I slopify my content for material gain? You know? I never know. I never want to do that. Just because, like, the content that I want to do isn't really slop. You know what pisses me off, though? Oh, it's not pressure. I'm already mostly slop. Don't call yourself mostly slop, okay? You are a personality. At least you're not AI. At least you're not Mr. Beast, just throwing money at everything. I have to disagree, Gumi. You just need to find new content creators. Shorts as an exploration tool is great. I feel like you have to train your algorithm for it, though. Like, my algorithm shows me chica idols, right? Recently, my algorithm showed me this channel that all they do is literally just go to these basement taibans in Japan, and they film the lives for the idol groups, and so it's just a channel full of chica idol groups. And that channel is like crazy for discovery. I've like followed 6 or 7 new idol groups because of it. And they will never know I exist. They will never know. Because I don't speak Japanese and I'm not based in Japan, so I can't go see them. But oh. I've also been watching your singing March challenge. Oh yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying that. I think through singing March, I've discovered that you guys like it a lot when I sing jazz. Specifically jazz. Sorry. I had a hiccup. Yeah, I found so many fun little people to follow around that just pop up, create whatever the hell they want, and then disappear for months. It's cool. Yeah! I mean, granted, I don't disappear for months, but like... Yeah! So you just need to create your algo. YouTube will give you the good stuff if you tune it. Yeah, I mean, but also it's like really easy to fall into a slop loop. I've talked about this before, but I cannot be... I cannot be on Twitter at like 2 in the morning. Okay, if I am sleepy and I'm on Twitter, I will slowly be sucked into a slopification algorithm where everything is like so like ASMR shit, but everything's muted, so it's just people like fucking cutting kinetic sand because like is really bad. Yeah, I blame Sans for my love of that song. Oh, Sains? Question mark? Question mark? But yeah, yeah. Apparently, I just need to make more jazz. Also, hi, Clayton! Hello! Sains is just goated. Who the fuck is Sains? Is this an F1 thing as well? Sorry guys, I'm still kind of sleepy. If you can't tell. More jazz blessed. Okay. Do you guys have like favorite jazz musicians though? Like, are you guys like Chet Baker people? Are you guys Ella Fitzgerald? What's the guy that everyone knows? Michael Bublé. Some people might consider Leve jazz. Are you guys like the silly? I'm a Louis Armstrong guy. Ooh, good choice actually. Good choice actually. I don't listen to him as much. I don't know anything about jazz lounge music. Just tickled my brain good. I enjoy no lyric jazz. I like hearing the passion in the instruments. I agree. That's partially why I like Chet Baker so much. I don't know what that says about me that I like Chet Baker, but let's not dwell on that. And then there's also like a Japanese jazz artist that I used to listen to a lot. But I forgot his name. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Let's see. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. I don't know. I can't find the shit. People, Masayoshi Takanaka is not jazz. That's funk. That's funk. Why are they saying that's jazz? Ugh. Ryo Fukui is really good. Yeah. I used to listen to a lot of him. But, yeah. I mean, rock, I go with the Shine Dao. I don't even know what that is. Bublé's cover of That's Life is Chef's Kiss. Ooh. Okay, this might be controversial. I cannot stand Michael Bublé. I don't know why. I don't know why I cannot stand that man. Something about his intonation when he sings just gives me the douchiest vibes. And I know that that's like really, really hot of an opinion. I know that's a hot take. I know he is so well beloved by everyone, but he gives me the douchiest vibes. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, Gumi. I do not know. I cannot tell you what it is about him. But like, yeah. I mean, he is a bit eccentric, let's say. I don't know. Me who has no idea who this guy is. Oh, Rollin, in the words of animatic edits that you may have seen, he's the one like, birds flying high. Da 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 da. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. You don't know! That was like a whole thing. That was a whole animatic thing. I don't know how many edits you watch, but a lot of them are Michael Bublé. Specifically that song. Basically the guy who revived / covered many 50s and 60s songs in the 2000s. Also did a fuck ton of Christmas music. There's a large chance if you listen to Christmas music, you might be listening to Michael Bublé. Did I forget his name? Did I forget his name? Right there, Uma Musume addict. Oh my god! Wait, Uma Musume addict, are you rolling for Kita-san Black? Oh my god! Congratulations on the 1st anniversary. I have not been playing that much because the gameplay loop got very stale for me, but I'm still saving for Dream Journey. Dream Journey, my beloved. I guess I should talk about what I'm actually... what the stream's about. Probably. He guest starred in the recent season of Phineas and Ferb. There's a new season of Phineas and Ferb is still going? That's crazy! That's actually crazy! I didn't know Phineas and Ferb was still going. What the fuck? Shows don't go that long. Phineas and Ferb was on when I was a child. That's like decades. That's like 20 years of runtime. Shows don't run that long. Do you think Disney will kill a cash cow? They killed so many of their other shows. Why would they kill Phineas and Ferb when they killed, like, all of their other shows that existed when I was around? To, like... Oh my god. I mean... I don't know. Has Phineas and Ferb become, like, the Family Guy of children's television? I don't know. Just revive old stuff, the whole member nostalgia. That has been happening a lot, hasn't it? I don't know, I feel like a lot of people just aren't watching shows anymore. If they are, they're watching Love is Blind. Oh my god! Hi! Ome, I love you, Ome. Hello, Ome audience. Hi, Saya Twig, Saya American, Saya. So glad to meet you. I do not speak Indonesian, but how are you? Saya, fuck your mom. What were you guys up to? What did you guys do? Are you guys happy? Did you guys leave on a positive note? I know Ome's been no. What do you mean no? I love you, Ome. I smooch Ome. Shout out to Ome. Ome is my wife. Very talented, amazing, crazy, awesome, beloved Pookie. Amazing, awesome. I love her so much. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. I don't speak a lick of Indonesian. I try my best. What was the phrase? I'm gonna go on a date with your mom. I forget it, but I will study for you, Ome. But yeah, shout out to Ome. She's a super talented artist. Raiders, if you need to, please feel free to go to bed or chill out or go take a piss. I will not be offended. If you have not showered, please do so. It is illegal to be stinky here. My name is Twig. I am an idol kind of question mark, and I do performances. And we were talking about, my hatred of Michael Bublé because he gives me a douchey ass vibe from his voice. I'll go on a date with your mom. I left for 8 minutes. Also, welcome in, right? My chat don't shower. They're gonna start showering. For your eyes only, Twig. What do you mean? What do you mean? But yes, Ome is my Pookie. If you have ever seen the image of Twig eating an orange, That is Ome art. Ome is so talented, and you should look at her. You should go over there and stare. You should go over there and stare at Ome, because Ome is great, wonderful. I guess I should talk about concerts though. I said I was gonna talk about concerts, and then we started talking about anything but concerts. I swear to God, I start these Zatsudans, I like set up, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about this thing, but then something comes up and I'm like, oh, I'm more interested in this topic, and chat wants to talk about this topic. And so I can just get completely off track. Like, remember that time where we were supposed to be investigating why vitamins are different for men and women? Yeah. Please, Twig, please don't infect your audience with your social incompetence. What do you mean? I am not always socially incompetent. I am only sometimes socially incompetent. Okay? I will have you know the Twig friend server, the Twig friend server has had an active call for 122 hours. Stare. Yes, she is a streamer. You can stare at her. You can take a look at her. You can go look at her. I emoji. I emoji the Ome. The Ome is right there for you to look at. For you to perceive. Question mark? The squee? What do you mean the squee? Also, let me reply to DMs real quick. Ooh, ha, ha. Okay, cool. Please don't shy. I'm shy. I'm a worm. No. Do not be deceived. Please do stare at Ome. She is my wife and she is worth staring at. She is a beautiful, beautiful sight. Every day I'm reminded why I never want to join the Twig's friend server. See, Twig, Ome got the shy. Okay, but Ome deserves to be perceived because Ome is amazing. Also, Ome needs to sing more. I need to have Ome in another concert because, like, Ome has a very pretty voice, okay? And she is very cutesy patootsy, okay? Perceiving the Ome as you should! Ome has also drawn me as a yaoi ikemen too, which is great, fantastic, wonderful. Gumi and Twig are the only ones who can link right now. We are the only ones who can link. That is true. Have her sing Freebird. Freebird, yeah. Ome, I will kidnap you. I will kidnap you and you will be in a concert. That's a promise. That's a promise, not a threat. I believe in you, Ome. But yeah, speaking of my concerts, I should start talking about my concerts maybe. Just a little bit. Maybe I should just a little bit talk about my Mino sing? Do not speak such falsehoods in my presence. I have heard you sing, Ome. I have heard you sing on separate occasions. Multiple occasions, even. I emoji. A Freudian slip. No! No. Anyways, yes, Twig concert. As you all know, I have the Gwig Cafe made debut next week, which means I probably need more time. More time to prepare for that. Probably. you know, just to be safe. And so I will not be streaming on Wednesday of next week. I am saying that preemptively. Members, you will still get a stream. And non-members, you will still get a stream. I will have my non-member stream on that Monday at my usual time. And on Tuesday at my usual time. Don't let her sing Sakana. Why not, though? Why not, though? Why not? Why? Preemptive strike already? No, it's mostly just because I have a lot to get done, and I'm sitting down and I'm like, because my arm has been fucked from getting to Sakana, Sakana, Sakana. Yeah! Get it, Ome! Get it! I believe in you! If you sing Sakana, you better match the donut. Sakana is not in the maid cafe. I can promise you that. Okay? Twig likes Sakana, but you haven't met Gwig, and I don't think Gwig is aware of Sakana. Okay? From what I have heard, from the letters that we have exchanged in her liminal space before becoming a VTuber, she is unaware of such a thing. I need to forward this to Cass if they need more clip material. What do you mean? What have I done? All that I've done today is just like so chill. So chill talking stream. There's been no reason to clip anything. We should serve fish at the maid cafe. Gumi, do you want to serve fish? Gumi's in the maid cafe. Gumi could serve fish. Pescatarian cafe. I mean, you didn't have to call out the cafe menu like that. Just because we happen to not have a Hamburg steak on the menu. That doesn't mean that Gwig is pescatarian necessarily. You don't know. You don't know anything about Gwig. Yeah, I'll serve fish. Hi, emoji. We'll finalize the menu in DMs. By the way, got to go. I need to grind on Genshin. Oh my god. I recently saw Genshin content, and it's officially been so long I have no idea what they're saying. I had no clue there was voice chat in that goddamn game now. What? Just know that they know that I know that we are conspiring against you. Question mark? Can we serve jellyfish? No offense, Gumi. It will be 8 no one talks? I would assume so. Why would someone talk? Why would someone talk in a public lobby in Genshin? Just join a Discord call like God intended. Just as God intended, man. Don't worry, Rollin lips are sealed. Wait, are you guys plotting something in the goddamn the unofficial server again? Oh, that's right. I do need to do the ads. Oh, sorry, Rollin. Sorry, Rollin. You've gone this entire stream without having risk of death. I'm so sorry. I must apologize to you. I'll serve jellyfish 'cause I serve. Okay, Gumi. I literally am under NDA, but I am aware. How are you literally under NDA? I don't think that Cass has put you under contract. If Cass has the ability to hire lawyers, you know what? I retract that statement. It is actually plausible because this is Twigtopia and lawyers are our second highest export apparently. I don't know if you guys remember this or if any of you guys were here for this, but when a lot of like Cass and Rollin, the first kind of wave of interactions came here, a lot of the viewers were legal adjacent or law students or just straight up lawyers. I don't know why a large proportion of my audience was legal adjacent, but I don't know. So like, you know, lawyers became a thing in Twigtopia. I don't know. Lore of a bygone era. We really do need to do a lore recap stream. I feel like as time goes on, Rollin, that lore recap is going to get far more hard. It's just gonna get harder and harder, to be honest. It's going to get worse and worse. I think I might just have to do it. I think I might just have to buckle down and make a PowerPoint. The sands of time. Yeah, we forget. We forget the old scripture of Twig. By the way, can I make a baseball team in Twigtopia? That would be pretty pressing because Twigtopia doesn't have a flag to begin with. Sigh, I've been busy. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I just don't envy you, Rollin. There's a difference. I simply do not envy you in this moment. Guys, my room is so warm. I can feel like cold shivers through my body. Though that being said, my arm is slowly not being sore from having 2 vaccines in the same arm. Why did I decide to do that? Well, I was like, you know what? I was at the doctor and they were like, do you want vaccines? And my answer to that is always yes. But then like, PC-kun, okay, it's not because of PC-kun, it is because I was wearing a heated blanket earlier. Do not worry. But I got 2 vaccinations, right? Why did you get any vaccine? I wanted an updated COVID vaccine because I do have some travel coming up. And then I also had another vaccine that I was behind on. So I wanted to catch up. I wanted to be current on my vaccines. And so I ended up taking 2 vaccines and also like 6 blood tests. But you know, 6 blood tests, normal for Twig. Twig always comes back from the doctor with a major fucking bruise on the inside of her arm from the blood tests. But I don't know if I'm just a masochist or what, but for some reason, when they were like, which arm do you want which vaccine in? I was like, just put them both in one arm. Surely this won't have major consequences. So yeah, I've just, my left arm has just been dead. Like, my left arm has just been, I have not wanted to do any chores. I have barely wanted to do anything other than sleep. And even when I'm sleeping, I cannot sleep on my left side because my left arm is just dead. It's really bad. Masochist, who would have known? M accusations are not being dashes anytime soon. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. My limbs have also been hurting, but that's because I've been trying to do a headstand. Take me on that mental journey, right? Take me on that mental journey. How did you decide that that was gonna be your goal? Is that like a New Year's resolution? Where you were like, you woke up in 2026 and you were like, okay, the economy's failing and everything is going to shit. I'm gonna learn how to do a handstand. A headstand, sorry, not a handstand. A headstand, specifically. Can't say sorry. It was just a whim. That's pretty cool of you though. I support the self-improvement. Let them be. I mean, I'm letting them be. I'm just curious because like the average person does not wake up and simply say, "Oh yeah, I want to do a headstand." Please eat natto. A lot of natto. As much natto as you can get your hands on. What is... Why are you pressuring me to eat fermented soybeans? Why... What... No, like I can't say because IRL stuff. Ah! Nyaruhodo. Can't even do headstands in the big 2026. I mean, it is an unusual hobby. Okay, imagine you go into a job interview and you are like, "Oh yeah, what is your hobby?" And the interviewer goes, "Oh yeah, I like doing headstands." Like, part of the reason why I got I'm so glad I got into Tetris is because now I can go to job interviews and instead of being like, "Oh, what's your hobby?" "Oh, I do like 3D model stuff." And them being like, "What do you mean 3D modeling? What is that?" I could just be like, "Oh yeah, I play Tetris in my free time." Natto is good to bolster the immune system. Guys, what if I just have fuck tons of yogurt in my diet already? Guys, do you want to know what I've consumed today? It has been fish, it has been potatoes, it has been yogurt, it has been eggs. And an orange. I did consume an orange today. And a cup of black tea. And then water. I feel like the interviews would be more concerned with how long my list of hobbies is. You see, but like, I could also go on about multiple hobbies, but generally you choose like one. That's like the socially acceptable thing, is like one or two. Two if you want to be vague, one if you want to like tie it back to the job and be like, "And this is why I developed such cool networking skills, because when I run my D&D campaign, it effectively means that I have to lead a team building exercise," which is actually something that my father said in a interview where he was being interviewed for a job. He was like, "Ah, yes, I can be a team leader because I play D&D, and that's a team building exercise." What is this nutrient deficient diet? What do you mean nutrient deficient diet? My diet is very nutrient dense. Eggs have so many nutrients, orange have so many nutrients. Fish have so much nutrient, potato has lot of nutrient. Much nutrient. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, man? I feel like my dad is very socially apt. My dad, basically, I grew up knowing that my father could strike up a conversation with anyone and everyone, and it would mean that I would spend like 30 minutes extra at the grocery store waiting for him to wrap up his conversation with the random homeless man sitting outside. And if you eat fish, you get smarter. For real, for real. I'll be like, "I do this," and people will go, "Why didn't you tell us this?" And I'm like, "You didn't ask." I mean, part of that though is like, people don't know what to ask because they don't know that it exists, you know? Like, it's so funny. It's so silly. I feel your pain. That was my mother and father. See, my mother is introverted. Your dad sounds like a vibe, can't lie. Brother likes to capture my friends if he is around them. Say, okay, on my birthday, right? I will normally have both family and friends in some sort of celebration. and he will capture my friends and talk to them extensively about Minecraft and Baldur's Gate. I swear to God, Beetle ended up with a conversation with this man after asking one question for like an hour. But yeah, it's silly, and that's why it's funny. That is why it's funny. I like that Rollin has like many secrets. Rollin is an enigma, just like the cube that they represent themselves with. Twig, speaking of your papa, ask him to install a new ALO for you. I actually did ask him about that today, earlier. And you know what he said to me? He was like, "Girly pop, I've never installed a water block. So I would be Googling as much as you." And I was like, yeah, but like, you've built PCs before. You at least know what you're handling. And he goes, shrugs. So I'm not sure how much help I'm gonna give with that. I mean, considering your social skill, what the fuck do you mean by that? Excuse you. I actually have to keep more secrets of things I'm doing now so I can use them as future joke material. That's so funny. That's so funny that Rollin keeps things a secret as a joke. I've done some stuff last week so that's mildly interesting that I've kept under wraps. Rollin's sense of humor is so interesting. But pop off, queen, I guess. Pop off. Ah! I dropped my silly little popper thingy. Ugh. Ah! Twig, your brother stole your homies. The fuck is this family dynamic? What do you mean my brother stole my homies? I have no brother. Are you mistaking my father? My father will capture people into conversation no matter whether or not they're homies. Because my homies, you have to understand, my homies are just as socially anxious as I am. So, like, if my homies are captured into a conversation, then they will continue to nod politely and not know how to end such a conversation. He's used to the days when water cooling was an engineering degree. To install AIOs are the same as an air cooler. Tell him not to fear as it's simple as fuck. I don't know. Brother gets the homies, Twig gets the girlies, all is well. I think I get both bitches and non-bitches. I have a lot of friends. It is actually very strange because, like, as I said, that friend server has been going for like 100 or something hours. And every single one of the people in there has like such a vibe. Right? Like, everyone just vibes really well with each other. And a lot of the people in there would generally not be super active in calls. Like, I definitely am not. Generally, I get, like, really worn out. But yeah. Twig surrounds herself with people who are socially inept and somehow expects change. I mean, I wouldn't say they're socially inept. I would just say that, like, certain people communicate in different ways, I think. It's more comfortable, right, to be around people who are more similar to me, who will understand the way that I communicate, than constantly having to exert effort just to maintain a relationship, you know? Because, like, I feel like even if I'm, like, not conventionally socially inept, right? I still deserve to have friendships and like meaningful relationships and stuff like that. And so yeah, surrounding myself with people who are like interesting and like they're comfortable to be around, I guess. Like I don't have to put a lot of effort into being around them. Do you think any of this is the norm for me? I don't know what you mean by any of this. Twig growth doesn't come from sitting in your comfort zone. Well, also, like, I can get socially burnt out really quickly. So, like, if I surround myself with a lot of people who are more socially conforming, right? It is physically exhausting for me. Because I have to, like, mask, right? I have to, like, not be myself. Y'all are way too weird to what I'm typically surrounded with IRL. And that's okay. That's why we get along. But genuinely, like, having to conform to social standards 100% of the time is like the worst. Going out of your comfort zone can be good for you, but never make yourself suffer. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I get enough of that at work, if that makes sense. ADHD/autism spectrum. Highly speculated to be autistic. Eye emoji. Yeah. But yeah, most of my friends are also like ADHD autism spectrum. Yeah, generally. Wait, who is me perhaps? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I actually I have a lot of the symptoms. And I have been recommended for testing as a child. My parents refused to get me tested. So I don't have a formal diagnosis. But I have several referrals. But yeah, there's also like mental health shit in there as well. That just, it makes it very hard, essentially. Yeah. Plus, no offense, MR, but generally, with a lot of people who are more socially conforming, I find them very boring. I'm sorry to say it, but a lot of the time, it's, I'm very bored. I would rather listen to someone sit down. Oh, I am buffering. Ooh. Ooh, we are buffering. Ooh. Question mark? Are we here? Wow, 0 KBS. That's so many dropped frames. That is a lot of dropped frames. That is so much dropped frames. Hello. Hello, Mr. President, please. Please, please, Mr. President. Oh! Oh! Are we here? Are we existing? Are we, do we exist? Hello? But yeah, a lot of the time I find socially conforming people boring. I get bored too, but that doesn't mean isolate thee. I mean, I'm not isolating though. I'm literally just like picking people to be around that I'm comfortable with and also like are interesting. Like, a lot of the people that I hang around are like, you know, nerdy type of stuff. Why don't skeletons fight each other because they don't have the guts? Also, hello, Nawaz. Hello. Okay, we back. Bruh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is about quote-unquote normal people. Why yeah. I don't know. I don't know! You need a mix of normal and eccentric just to explore and be grounded at the same time. Yeah, but like, in my experience, normal people generally do not like me. Why did the math people look sad? Because I had too many problems. Relatable. Me with this goddamn PC! Ah! I will figure out the PC one by one, eventually. Slowly. Slowly over time. But yeah. I don't know. I've had a lot of bad experiences with quote-unquote normal people that have just kind of led me to be uncomfortable with them a lot of the time. So I'd rather just be myself and not have to deal with their bullshit. Twig. Give me a Morgan with you? Okay. The problem is I have like a lot going on right now. I have a lot of meetings. I keep trying to schedule a weekend, but I have so many meetings that just end up happening that I'm dying. MR surprisingly grounded. Being in an echo chamber is pretty bad. I mean, it is bad, but also like, I don't know. I used to spend a lot more time with IRL friends, but I found that they tend to be pretty negative. Just like talking about other people. And a lot of them got into like social drinking and stuff like that, and I don't participate in that culture, so we just kind of drifted away, if that means anything. Echo chambers created the social mess we're in. That is true, but also I'd rather not get bullied. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's a reason why. That's not normal people, probably. That's just them. I don't know. Also, that's why I'll never leave Twitter. So much enjoyment to have my beliefs and views challenged. Wait, so much enjoyment to have my beliefs and views challenged. Huh. I mean, it's not like I completely isolate myself. Like, if I'm working somewhere, I'm not the most social person, but if someone approaches me to talk, I will talk. But I like a good debate and discussion. I feel like I'm not the authority enough to debate. Yeah, social drinking isn't the norm. I feel like social drinking is the norm. Substances very much are the norm where I am. Gumi, where's the lie though? Yeah, that is true. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Social drinking is not the norm in your generation anymore. Other substances are. Smile. It may not be social drinking, but it may be other things. Indeed. Yes. And a lot of the people who partake in those things, probably think that someone that doesn't partake in it is, like, boring. Yeah. And, yeah. The green is normal, but that's not particularly negative on its own. Overconsumption is bad, though. I know quite a few people who have become actually reliant on it to the point where they refuse to apply to new jobs because they don't want to stop using for the drug test. Like, Twig substances are expensive, do you think? Jen broke got money for it. They find the money for it, I promise you that. I promise you that. They definitely do. Yup. Whew. Yeah, trying to make friends when you're not a smoker is also pretty hard. And also, I don't approach people in public. I think it's weird. I think it's strange. Oh, being an addict without money, they have the wildest stories on how they get it, but that's not normal. I've seen things, I should say. I don't know. I think also, like, part of it is, like, the fact I dress alternatively and, like, that already kind of others me, and then on top of that, I don't engage in a lot of, like, social lubricants, I guess. Yeah. Also, you seem to be surrounded by some bad. They mean well. I can promise you that. But, like, yeah. It's hard where I am to find quote-unquote normal people that are not assholes. I should say that. I should say that, yeah. But that, I can't get too far into that, personally. I think the substance abuse is probably just a coping mechanism to escape the harsh reality. I think a lot of people here genuinely see it as fun. At least young people. Like, young people, they don't drink, so they just, like, it's time to weed, you know? Time for green. And they just end up, like, they end up scheduling it, even, of like, oh yeah, we're gonna hang out on this day with substance. So yeah, that is like kind of a socially othering thing of me as well. I mean, it's pretty hard to find assholes in the greater indie VTuber sphere, but here you are. Wait, it's pretty hard not to find assholes in the greater indie VTuber sphere, but here you are. I mean, that is true. I agree with that, but I also think that the greater indie VTuber sphere is a lot more vast than a local community is. Normal has a very interesting meaning depending on your life. I love my friends. Normal is a stretch. Exactly. Yeah. So it's probably where you live rather than a generational thing. Nowhere do I find the shit you're talking about. It's pretty hard not to find assholes in the greater VTuber sphere, but here you are. I mean, that is true, but also, like, I don't know. Even though I don't talk to the most, like, socially conventional people, I feel like I have a very good radar on people's character. But yeah. That is the one thing of, like, I can't approach people. So, yeah. I did have an instance recently where I made a couple of friends. And I saw a couple of people where, like, I hadn't seen them in years. But it is very rare. It's extremely rare. Because also, like, everyone's busy, right? If you're just, like, the average person, you have, like, no time. Yippee, making friends! Yeah! Says the person who reached out to everyone in your events. Yeah, like, I have the ability to. It doesn't mean that it's seamless. It doesn't mean that I don't have to, like, shit the bed every time that I do it. But it does happen. I do reach out to people. Yeah. But I don't know. Gumi with the fatality. I just think, like, oh, I'm in a cafe and there's someone cool seeming in the cafe. I'm probably not gonna approach them. I'm just probably gonna appreciate whatever the fuck art they're displaying in said cafe and then move on. Maybe come by and be like, hey, do you have an Instagram? And that's it. I will not DM them on Instagram. I will just stalk their page. I don't know if you qualify for that role, Conway. Wait, is Conway here? I didn't see Conway at all. Oh! Hi, Conway! Sorry, I had to do, like, a live chat. Can do it and enjoy doing it are very different. Yeah, I think I'm just not a very social person. It's a wonder that I'm a streamer. Go to live car, Twig? Go to live char? Live chat? Yeah. I did go to live chat. But yeah. I don't know. I accept myself for not being super social. Because also, like, you guys remember how, like, that whole, like, attachment style quiz was coming up, right, on Twitter? Like, you're far more social than me. I appreciate you saying that, Gumi, but I highly doubt that. Knowing what I know about you, I highly doubt that. But, yeah, that, Twitter quiz thing that everyone was going around, like, I took it and I'm a secure attachment style. With, like, 56% avoidant. Your doubts are wrong! Are you sure, Gumi? MR, I think Gumi also sees sides of me that, like, you do not see. As a person. I feel like, MR, you see me as the entertainer, Twig. You do not end up seeing off-stream Twig as much, or the Twig that plans things, or the Twig that talks with people constantly working on things. Or like the professional Twig, right? I am functioning, you know? Like, Twig, I'm genuinely questioning your childhood experiences. You do not want to know. I promise you that you do not want to know. Same as you, Twig. Yeah. I feel like, I don't see you guys on your dailies, and you guys don't see me as like a whole person generally. Yeah. I'm not too attached to your style of attachment, so I shall avoid it. I feel so bad about being avoidant, honestly. I've talked about it before. Of how, like, I kind of refuse to date people because I know I'm avoidant and I know that hurts people. Because I know for a fact that I can just get, like, so overwhelmed. And that just, like, makes me withdraw. And every relationship I've been in, it has happened, and I always feel like shit about it. And so, I have talked about it before, but yeah, no. It's partially why I do not. Yeah. Not diagnosed ADHD, don't count. Exactly. Exactly, Gumi. Also, hi, Conway. Hello. Hi. I can't stand scrolling while chatting. Do I need some Subway Surfers to keep your attention? MR, I think you might need to just become more forgiving of other people. I understand where it comes from, but also just become more interesting. JK. But also, like, yeah. I have the Groucho Marx approach to dating and relationships. Do you know what that is? Do I want to know what that is? I doubt I do. Do I want to know what that is? Probably not. But yeah. I'm like, actually, I'm a nightmare to date, unironically. Which is partially why I don't do the girlfriend experience thing. Because even if I wanted to, I couldn't be lovey-dovey like that. Hehehe. Well, Twig, you need to learn how to deal with that shit. Can't live your whole life with this. I mean, I feel like I'm happy though. Like, you can judge me all you want, but like, I'm perfectly fine choosing who I want to be around and who I don't want to be around. I remember doing the quiz on Twitter. Should I go and dig up my post? That's up to you. Twig, I'm all for being accepting, but some things are just a nah. Yeah, I mean, I agree too, though. It just goes the other way for me. It's simple. I would never date a person who would date a person like me. I mean, that's valid. Lovey-dovey is only after making baby- What? Excuse me? Lovey-dovey is only after making baby- Huh? Huh? Silent and making an ass of oneself? I don't know how I became avoidant. But I just very quickly get overwhelmed. If that makes sense. And then like, the more the person tries to pull me, which I know why someone might do that, but the more I do that, they do that, the more it's like, I get more overwhelmed and I want to go, like, escape. Being lovey-dovey in a relationship is only after you've made babies, at least for me. What if the person doesn't want kids? What is dating to you if you're not being lovey-dovey? Like, what? 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 Tuning in while deep cleaning my sticky keyboard. Oh my god. TMI. Holy shit. Someone douse that man in rubbing alcohol, please. For the rest of the time, it's tormenting each other. What the fuck? Excuse me? 1, good luck with the cleaning. 2, what? I'm just gonna time you out from a distance. Get you can clean your keyboard for 5 minutes and then come back to me with a clean, non-sticky keyboard. Apparently I'm a catch, but only if you can stand me. Cass, come back, please! It's okay, I had YouTube chat open. Please, no sticky keyboards in my chat. I detest the idea of that. I cannot stand it. No. No. Cass got business to attend to? Yeah, Cass is AFK for this stream. Why is it always when Cass is left, though? You know what's funny, though? Somehow... So you guys remember how Dubstep last Tetris stream was like, that's it, Twig, you're my misdrop demon? Somehow I have continued to be his misdrop demon. I don't even have to, like, be streaming with him. I don't even have to be in VC. All I have to do is spectate him in Tetrio and he misdrops. Cass just got the aura to scare all the interesting people away. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. But yeah. Is he still being Tsuen? No, he's been in at least 3 calls and he even invited me to his friend server. So, I think he was just putting on a show. I think he was simply just being all tsundere for the camera because he wanted to be cutesy patootsy and he's mad that he's getting a dumpy. This feels like a group of introverts who are trying to figure shit out. I mean, what is wrong with being introvert? You know what? I don't understand what MR thinks is so wrong with being introverted. And being accepting of, like, you know, people who don't want to be super social. Do you know how scared I was when I saw you in the dumpster? What do you mean scared? Did you not see me tormenting him? Did you not see me tormenting him? Did I not type exactly how you would expect me to type? I don't even remember what I was saying. I was a little scared when you joined Inari's server. Trust, I don't check Inari's server like every time and any time. I sometimes check Dub's server, but that's like the backstage things. But yeah, no. I remember agreeing with Dub stuff that Shamrock Shake was bullshit, but yeah. Twig, I'm an introvert, but you need to get out of what is comfortable to succeed in life. MR, I need you to understand that living is uncomfortable for me. I need you to understand that. I need you to, like, sit down and realize that I am an adult and I can make my own decisions. Connections matter and you ain't building them with only introverts. I would argue otherwise, actually. I would argue otherwise. Not always, MR. Sometimes we need to say fuck the world into our own dream. That's the way it works sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely a mix there. But, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, trust, I do not check my friends' servers. I just like being in there because sometimes, I may need to, like, call to collab or something. I also like the notifications. I like the notifications. The notifications good. Good notifications. Twig is going out of her comfort zone constantly or she would not be doing any content. Yeah, literally. Literally, man. I am constantly learning, constantly contacting people. Like, again, the person you see in stream and the person you hear about in stories, like, yes, I am quirky in the way that I socialize, and yes, I am, like, jump scared by people randomly approaching me in public, but that does not mean that I am, like, completely socially inept, you know? But also, like, I can carry conversations sometimes. Like, I was at an arcade, recently, and there was a Tetris machine. And I had, like, a full-on hour-long conversation with this dude about Tetris. I don't want to push anyone over, but just the idea of it all is just... I don't know what you mean. I don't know about that? What do you mean I don't know about that? Tetris Giant? I don't know what Tetris Giant is. But there was like a Tetris game at the arcade. And I was talking to a dude about Tetris for like a long while. And like that was a whole thing. It was like an hour-long conversation. You seem like a perfectly fine person, not pushing oneself here, at least. I mean, yeah. I mean, I just get very jump scared in public scenarios. That's the only thing. I will, like, run up to people, compliment them, run away. Stuff like that. Where, like, I don't linger around people that I don't know. I feel like it's disrespectful. If that makes sense. If I don't know you, I'm not lingering around you unless you invite me to do so. Tetris Giant was a Tetris arcade game that, as the name suggests, is a giant version of Tetris. I forget what the Tetris game was, but it was like an older cabinet. It had some puzzles too, and it had a versus mode, so it was a lot of fun. Now I want to play giant Tetris. Man, it would be so cool to, like, do an arcade stream one day, but I do not want to do an IRL stream, like, ever. Sorry, no hate, but, like, the idea of getting stream sniped literally makes me want to crawl into a hole and die. Literally. Non-figuratively. But yeah. I'm just, I'm able to carry conversations so long as the other person seems interested in having a conversation. But if someone is, like, out and about, I'm not gonna approach. Wait, cabinets still exist where you live? It was an event that I was at. It was an event, yeah. And they had a cabinet of Tetris cabinet. Yeah, woohoo! And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was really difficult though. Like, using the joystick was the worst thing in my life. I won't even talk to a stranger. I'll compliment a cashier if they have a cute sticker on their name badge. I will constantly compliment people. But a lot of the times yeah. I wish there were more arcades in my area. I wish there were 2. An event makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I like going to them. Oh yeah, speaking of events, I'm so sorry guys that Triad AnimeCon, that performance got cancelled. It was not the organizers' fault. There were changes in management's decisions and they decided to cut me. But I hope you guys still support the Idol Festival if you guys are in the area, because a lot of those idols are really cool. Mystic Dream is a group that I'm pretty close to. They helped me out with V-Parade last year. They physically traveled to me from their state. And yeah, I like supporting them. And they got me the contact for that performance. So I hope you guys really go them. Oh, I remember them? Yeah. They were going to be in the same festival at Triad. But unfortunately things didn't work out. Next time though, next time. What is it with the North Carolina cons in specific? What? Why is it like Florida has never treated me like canceled on me like this? Georgia's never canceled on me like this. California's never canceled on me like this. This is 2 North Carolina cons in a row that have canceled on me. That's crazy. Change of management and Katsa combo never heard before. Yeah. I don't know what the full situation was because I'm not like in the scene over there, but yeah. The North just don't like you, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I also haven't gotten a placement at like in the North. Like in Virginia to DC to New York. I really do want to like expand further up because I know some of you guys are more northern. I also want to go to Texas. I want to go to Texas, please. North Carolina built different. Yeah, it's so strange because I have contacts there, so like I do get like notifications of like, oh, this performance might be scouting, right? And so I can apply to a bunch in North Carolina specifically just because I know idols in that area through Mystic Dream, but I don't know. I feel like their cons are a little mismanaged from what I've seen. I don't know what to say about like one couldn't be helped. Like the inclement weather couldn't be helped, but I think the North Carolina cons are just kind of hostile to VTubers. So it might be harder for me to attend them going forward. But I'll still try. I'll still try to be in every US state that I possibly can. Just consistently. My convention appearances have actually slowed down recently because I really am trying to focus on getting my original packaged for release. But that is like a big question mark right now because I'm fighting with my distributor currently. Already I might have to switch distributors before I even release a song. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. But yeah. The tubes ain't tubing no more. I mean, the tubes are tubing. It's just, I'm not going to as many cons. I'm not applying to as many idol festivals currently. Well, last year was insane. I mean, I'm still kind of on track to be in as many performances as I was last year, but instead of conventions, they're like concerts, like VTuber concerts. The music industry and its shenanigans. Yeah, literally. Me trying to publish my music. I did get art back last night, though, that I am very excited to show you all. Yes. But other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the current state of my concerts. Ooh, ooh. Wait, the Gwig art? Gwig doesn't have art. You all haven't even seen Gwig. Oh, Twig! Yes, Roland? I got another rat photo. Would you like to see? I would love to see your rat photo. Please show me your rat photo. I would love to perceive your rat. There is no stronger joy in my heart than seeing Roland's fat rats. Fat rats. I need to Gwig. I can't wait another week. Why are you so excited? Why are you so excited to meet the maid that I captured off the side of the street, okay? I need the maid that was promised to us. Oh my god. Why are you so excited to meet the maid that I found homeless on the side of the street after being grown in a lab? Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I bet Gwig will have blue hair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause I paid good channel points. What if I give Gwig a live 2D model as well after she's debuted? I mean, if you think about it, right? This model is a customizable model. I could make a Gwig. I could make a Gwig after Gwig is done. Wait, why am I not able to open my own YouTube community? I think the community is broken. Are you guys able to see the YouTube community? Because it's not showing for me. I'm excited for the May month. Is that because it's Max Verstappen? Also, the last two exes I had were found on the side of the street and homeless. You really know how to pick them. Huh. I need to warm up my speed drawing skills because I have so much art lined up. What do you mean you have so much art lined up? Hello? I hope it's not Gwig art. The question is, will Gwig get her own Wikipedia page? Or will Gwig be an aspect of my Wikipedia page? Also, why is YouTube community just not working for me when it's working for literally everyone else? Am I banned from my own YouTube community? I don't know. I'll check it after stream. I am hoping to see your juicy rat. I've been planning / shrug. Okay. May because of the Red Bull driver. Okay, brother. I can't wait to see Gwig art. Gumi has seen Gwig. Gumi has seen Gwig in her little liminal space between states of being. What does Gumi think of Gwig? How does Goomster perceive Gwig? What? Gumi, that's adultery. The Twig has been banished? What do you mean? No. No. You all are not replacing me. Okay. I swear to God. There is... I'm not gonna go over all of the incentives for charity, right now. But there is a poll, right? On the Tiltify. It's a monetary poll of who is your Oshi, Twig or Gwig. And I swear to God, if Gwig wins, I'm going to kill her. You will never see her again. Her debut will be her last stream. You literally have multiple wives, but I'm not allowed to sleep around. Not with Gwig! Gwig is like a sibling. Gwig is a member of the Twigtopian universe. Bye, Twig. Hi, Gwig. I cannot stand you all. I cannot. Ah, no? Why are you knowing me? You guys were the ones who funded the maid thing. And now you're like, we want Gwig forever. Stuff no more Twig. Love you too. Bye. Oh my God. Guys, you have one more week before Gwig. Okay. You have one more week stuck looking at my face before you can meet Gwig, and then I'm gonna drag her under the floorboards so you never see her again. She will not exist. OMG, Twig, Gumi, Gwig, sandwich, nosebleed. At this rate, we can twig someone? What do you mean? Oh wait, gwig someone? We're not gwigging anyone! Gwig is not here! Group therapy session win. Thank you, MR. They're delusional. They're delusional for liking Gwig so much. The hot and cold behavior would be insane. What do you mean, hot and cold behavior? What do you mean? Who's cold, huh? Who's cold? Gwig? Gwig is so cute. She could never be cold. I'm not cold. Squint. So, I'm gonna murder Gwig before her debut. Haha. Ha. I just know Gwig would be a sweetheart to me and you could be tsundere. Oh my God. No, don't poison her. Wait a second! I'm not a tsundere! That would assume that, like... Okay, for Gumi, maybe. For Gumi specifically, maybe. But for all of you other fuckers who are like, oh, Twig and Gwig, ooh, Twig and... no! Excuse you? Bruh. I'm too tired for this shit. We never said that. That's all Gumi. She lies as easily as she breathes. Excuse you! Listen to Rollin. Listen to Rollin and remember the mantra. Do not the Twig. Gumi is the only one allowed to the Twig, okay? That's why I specified a Gumi sandwich. Yeah, Gumi is the only one allowed for call Twig a tsundere, okay? Everyone else, no. Twig is so soon, it's not even a joke. I am not tsundere. Fuck you. God damn it. I'm too tired for this shit. Ah! Okay, you know what? This is a great time to choose who to raid. This is a fantastic time to sit down and be like, wow, time to raid someone. Wow! Clayton, you're gonna get zapped out of existence for this, probably, yeah. So much for entering the steel ball run. I don't even know what that is. Clayton, don't the Twig, only me. Exactly. Exactly. Gumi is the only one allowed to the Twig. Okay. Who am I raiding? Who are we raiding? You know... Yeah... I don't know, like, any of these people... Oh my god, wait, happy Friday the 13th. I could go for a Twig Gumi sandwich and I'm not even hungry. That's crazy. I'm just gonna slowly slide away from collective chat. Yeah, literally. Literally. You're so real for that. They're being strange. I support your endeavors. We're gonna raid someone. Goodbye, you heathens. The raid messages get twigged. I swear to God, if I see a get gwigged, you will be timed out for 24 hours. Good night!